reporting, Richard, in Bucha earlier today. I know you spent the morning there. Just do your best. Tell us what you saw and compare it to other. You have seen, sadly, other war zones where atrocities were committed. Compare it, if you could.
So I've been to many war zones, and you go into a place where a battle has just occurred, and it's not uncommon to see bodies. That is a natural result, unfortunately, of war. That's what these weapons are designed to do. But this felt more like a crime scene. The bodies many people had been executed. People had been executed at close range. Soldiers were going house to house, conducting searches, stealing everything they could get their hands on. So I spoke to one woman, and her apartment building sort of encapsulates the entire mood in Bucha. First of all, on the doors, they had written in handwriting, "We're just peaceful civilians, please don't bother us." It didn't help. So the Russians would burst in. Most of the doors internally in the building had been pushed in off their hinges. The Russians, if you didn't come to your door immediately, and a lot of people didn't, they were trying to pretend that they weren't home, the Russians would kick in the door, they would shoot the locks in, then they would start searching through the house. Mostly they were looking for military-age males. Sometimes they would take the military-age males away. But if you talked back to them, if you annoyed them in any way, we were told they might just shoot you on the spot. And that happened in several cases in just this one building. One of the people on the third floor was so afraid he jumped out of the third floor window and ran away. He managed not to get badly injured and was able to escape the area. A woman who lived on in this building told us that 4 people just from that apartment compound, just from her building, were buried, and that she and her husband buried themselves behind the building in a little plot of land, and she took me to go and see it, and there was a small wooden cross over a freshly dug grave. That was just in one building, and each building had a similar story of Russian troops who were firing at will at anyone and anything they chose to, terrorizing the people, stealing from the people, and if they chose, they would take you away or they would execute you right there. And that is not a common battle scene. Like I said, you go to a battle scene, there's a lot of damage. Sometimes you see dead people, you see dead animals, a lot of destruction. That's normal. But going house to house, terrorizing people, stealing from them, and shooting them for any perceived transgression is unique.